Okay, I'm just going to be like straight up honest with you guys here. I have made peace with living in my car. Um, Call me crazy. Actually, I know I'm not, because I was reading the comments and I know some people was just like, "Oh, like you're not really homeless because you have a car." Da 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 da. And I'm kind of like, "Yeah, but I don't really see my car as home." But after a while, I have to agree with you guys. Y'all were right. I'm not really homeless because, like, it's like I'm sleeping under a bridge or something. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm out in the elements, out in this like godforsaken rain and stuff. But yeah, and I also did see a couple of comments saying how like I do curse a lot in my videos, and like it would be much more beneficial. A lot more people will be able to watch my videos if I cursed a lot less. So thank you for the feedback. I do appreciate that. So I decided that I will try to curse a lot less in my videos. And before I go on, I do want to say that I really truly do appreciate all the feedback and the comments that were given to me, all the uplifting ones, all the ones that was like, critiquing the way I view the way I film my videos. I really appreciate that. Any feedback is appreciated. After like thinking about it and like exercising like all my options, I decided that I'm going to give van life a try. But especially since like after a while I thought about it, and I'm starting to realize that this is my best bet so far. I don't know if all of you guys live in America, but for those of you that live in America, especially in Atlanta or anywhere near a big city, you know that the housing market is insane right now. Like, I don't understand why they're making a necessity competitive, but that's a different video. But I decided that I want to exercise my options. I don't want to go broke because the housing market is crazy when I'm comfortable in my van. Because call me crazy, but I have been getting really good sleep ever since I've been sleeping in my car. I don't know if it's because I'm always alone. I don't know if it's because it's just like the right ambiance and temperature. I don't know. I don't care. I just realized that this lifestyle works for me, and I'm gonna see if I can try to like fix up my van so I can like actually make it livable. Also, good news, my uncle actually gave me this car, so I don't have to worry about like returning it, at least so far. So yeah, I'm really grateful to that. I'm grateful that I do have family that is very like supportive. Even though it's from a distance, it is support, and I do appreciate that because I don't know what I would do without them. Despite everything that's going on in my life. After like some weeks of doing this, I have came to the conclusion that I am not homeless, I am houseless. And that is very different from being homeless. I know a lot of my new subscribers, you guys are probably wondering why I don't post that often. I do want to remind you guys that I am currently a college student, and I do work a lot, especially right now. Right now, I work about 30 hours a week as an immunizing pharmacy technician. I'm also taking 13 credit hours in college, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really difficult, especially this biology class I'm taking. No one told me that college biology is nothing like high school biology. Like, college biology is like, it's a lot. Like, you either have to be like really good or really like science, or I don't know, like whatever field you're going into, like you have to like know like this is what you want to do. Like, it's one of those classes that definitely will weed you out for sure. Like, it will have you question if like anything that you're doing at healthcare, it will make you question if this is what you actually want to do. And as intimidating as that is, I actually appreciate that. When you're going into any healthcare industry, as far as like education goes, it's not easy. It's not designed to be easy. You have to have grit and perseverance to actually make it through. So in light of like everything that's going on in my life, I have decided to look at the bright side. I am not homeless. I am houseless. I have a car that is wonderful. I'm very content with that. I have a gym membership, so I can still exercise, shower. I have money. I have a job, so I can still eat. I can still pay for my things. I still have a phone bill. I can still afford to pay for. And it is difficult to balance work and school, especially with my classes being a lot more rigorous this semester than my first semester of college. But I'm I'm hopeful. Like I'm grateful, and I'm grateful that I do have the opportunity to succeed. Is it easy? No, but it's definitely doable, and it's not impossible. And the way I think about it is like, we hear so many stories every day of like these single mothers that have like they have all the world, they have all the odds against them, and yet they take all the craziness that the world throws at them and they turn it into gold by like getting their education and investing in their children and investing in themselves and like keeping a positive attitude. And the way I thought about it is like, if those women can do it, I'm sure I can. Like, like I don't, of course, my life is, I don't have as much responsibilities as women with children do, but I would like to believe that if it's possible, if there's a will, there's a way. So I'm going to try to figure this out. Before people start coming for me, I do want to put this disclaimer out there. Before this even happened to me and I read the comments, people were telling me that people actually live in their vans as a lifestyle. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know there was actually people out here like living in their vans. Like, I thought I was just figuring out a way to make life work. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.